Time now for Coming In Hot with Brent Wallace and former Ottawa Senator Jason York.
Happy Thursday afternoon, everybody. Brent Wallace alongside Jason York and Graham Nichols from the Hockey News. Gentlemen, I just want to first start by apologizing. On Tuesday, I said, have a great weekend, everybody, as I signed off the show because I thought it was Thursday.
I was kind of wondering what was going on.
Yeah, you tricked me.
Seems a little early to be pulling the chute on the rest of the week with other stuff going on.
Listen, when you said that, you tricked me too, because after the show, like if at the end of the week I take my camera and I put it away for the weekend so my office is nice and tidy. So I was like, you got me too. Well, that's how we were done for the week.
So this is Yorkie, you'll appreciate this, and probably Graham too. When you're like working and traveling, you have no idea what day it is.
No clue.
Like when players go, what day is it? It's either like an off day or a game day. And the classic was always Dominic Hasek. What time is the game tonight? So yeah, I had no idea what day it was.
If we ever played a game of Sens word association, I don't know what it is, but every single time you bring up Dominic Hasek's name, the first thing that comes to my mind is maybe Friday. That's all I think about.
So that was
I don't think about the times he won the Hart Trophy, the Conn Smythe, all this stuff. It's just Dominic Hasek. Maybe Friday.
So, and do you know what that's in reference to?
I know they kept asking about the abductor.
We kept asking, when are you back?
Maybe Friday.
I don't know. Maybe Friday. That might be the case for Jensen and Eller. We'll get to that later.
Maybe Friday.
Saturday. Maybe Saturday.
It's tomorrow's Friday.
Yeah. All right. This show is always brought to you by Bet365. We have a lot to discuss. We'll try to kill two birds with one stone on this show.
Can that be done?
Kill two stones with one bird.
I think we should play Sens word association in the next couple of weeks. Like you say a Sens player, first thing that comes to your mind. Be pretty interesting.
All right.
Yeah.
Joe Corvo.
Just tattoos.
Right? You just go,
tattoos.
You just go,
Oh, it was good.
That's a Don Brennan classic.
Donnie, good stuff.
Joe was pissed about it.
Yeah, did it got back to him, obviously?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Listen, so I'm sitting in the press box on Tuesday, the last day of the week, and I'm having a chat with a couple of players who were like, it came up like, oh, I can't believe that was said, or did you see this, or whatever. Like, and I'm like, I thought you guys didn't read any of that, and then they just slyly smiled. Of course, they see it all.
Like we could go on. I'm an expert.
Andy Sutton.
Like we could go all day on this, Wally.
I still want to get back to, and I'll have
Alfie,
to
Daniel Alfredson.
It's
Probably
not. Maybe.
Probably not. It was there.
Probably not.
But he had another one. It's not maybe.
He's probably not.
Mike Fisher ended every sentence with "so." Every sentence.
And
One time, Wade Redden did a clip. We did a sit down, like as a preseason story, and we always did these fancy sit downs. I typed out the clip because in 11 seconds he said "I mean" like 6 times. So I wrote the clip out. I took it to him the next day, and I'm like, "Hey, Wade, I just want to show you something before we air the clip." And he goes, "Can we redo it?" And I said, "Absolutely."
Marian Hossa, Hot Tub Hoss.
Not aware of Hot Tub Hoss.
He's Hot Tub Hoss. Well, that's what that's what I think of. Everybody has their own interpretation.
Radic Bonk, demons. What demons?
No, Radic Bonk. I just think a fettuccine Alfredo because he just pounded it before every game. Just loves the Alfredo. Yeah.
Okay, let's move on. We got
we got exhibition game. Well, actually, we do have stuff to talk about. Finally,
we have lots. First, I just want to, before I forget to it later in the show, our Coming In Hot Thanksgiving giveaway continues. October the 13th is the final day for the draw. You can scan the QR code currently on your screen or use the link. It's also on our social media pages as well. We have, if I'm not mistaken, we have gone just over $3,000, I believe, in donations, if you will,
Nice.
Or ticket purchases that we all proceeds, every penny going to the Ottawa Food Bank. And if you haven't seen the prizes, you got tickets to the Philadelphia Flyer game, and with parking, and with an Ottawa Senator gift swag, if you will, which includes the signed Shane Pinto hat and Brady Tkachuk signed puck, and the Tim Stützle bobblehead, which currently isn't signed. I will see what I can do about that. Then
Nice.
you get from Brady Tkachuk, which is signed, plus $50 Gabriel gift card and a signed picture of Brady. And then finally, the Drake Batherson snipe stick signed along with a Drake Batherson signed picture as well. And then we'll see about the mug. I'm not making promises. We'll see if there's any mugs included in the win.
Gotta have mugs, Wally. Come on. Gotta have mugs.
Listen, I think we've sold like 10 in the last week. I got a guy from California wants one. I got to see how to get to.
Drive it.
Let's see. There is plans for me to be on that West Coast trip. We'll see about that.
Oh, that's a good one.
I know. That's why there's plans. I'm trying to sell them somehow to make it happen. Okay, gentlemen, take care of some business, and then we'll get to what. Do you want to do the game, or do you want to do Quebec City first? Let's do Quebec City first.
Okay.
Graham, you start us off.
This show is brought to you by Simply Spiked. When you're hanging out with friends, it's not just about the moment, it's about making memories that last. Nothing pairs better than the juicy, refreshing taste of Simply Spiked. Start with the OG classic, Simply Spiked Lemonade, the summer favorite that never disappoints. Want something different? Try the sweet and juicy kick of Simply Spiked Peach. And don't miss the newest member of the lineup, Simply Spiked Limeade. Perfectly sweet, perfectly tart, perfectly refreshing. Can't decide between the cherry limeade and the blackberry limeade? Grab the variety pack and try them all. These juice beverages are 5% alcohol, made with real fruit juice, and they're the perfect drink for any occasion. Bonfires, game nights, backyard hangouts, you name it. Simply Spiked has been bringing the juiciness to Canada since 2023, and it's only getting bigger. Pick up Simply Spiked at your local LCBO today. Visit simplyspiked.ca. Must be legal drinking age. Celebrate responsibly.
A little more excitement next time, Graham. Go ahead.
Ah, man, it's a mouthful. It's long.
Oh,
it's a good one.
Well, you're gonna have to get Shoeless Joe's. Somebody cleaned my office, so it's gone.
I believe you're the one that cleaned the office. No,
I got clean today. All my stuff's everything's put away, so I don't know. Where
okay,
is.
It's Thursday, so you just tell me what's the deal in Shoeless Joe's, and I'll do it.
Is it flatbreads on Thursdays?
And
is there a Canadian team playing today?
The Ottawa Senators, maybe half price wine,
go.
Yorkie, half price wine, $10 flatbreads on Thursday. Don't forget daily deals all the time at Shoeless Joe's, which starts on Monday as well. Don't forget the fish and chips on the Monday deal. Tuesday, of course, is everybody's favorite wing night. Shoeless Joe's in Kemptville and in Orleans, and also they are they have been generous enough to give us the tickets that we're giving away in the food bank giveaway. Shoeless Joe's, always trying to help out. Don't forget, give them some of your business. Shoeless Joe's, Kemptville, and in Orleans.
Jeff Underhill might be one of the most generous guys I know, Wally. Like, he is just such a good person. Part owner of Shoeless Joe's, Kemptville and Orleans, but like what a good guy. Like, he's. Yep. I tell you, I met him when I owned the Kemptville 73s, and he was just as generous back then he is now. But just good. He's good people, Jeff. So thanks for those tickets, Jeff.
Yes. All right. I just like the.
Where do we start?
Someone in the chat. His name is Shed Wi-Fi. It always makes me laugh.
I got on today, and for some reason my computer was on Shed Wi-Fi, and I'm like, what's going on? Shit. I can't believe I did an entire show on Shed Wi-Fi.
I was so annoyed with you and your delayed internet.
I called Bell after, and I called. What's wrong? I waited on hold for half an hour, and then I'm like, oh shit, I'm on Shed Wi-Fi. That's what's going on here.
It's bullshit. Okay, let's go to the well, I'm going to call it the debacle in Quebec City for a number.
No chit chat off the hop. Save it for the end.
It's 4:09. We just spent 9 minutes chit chatting, Graham.
Wally and I had coffee this morning down in the Glebe. We had like 20 minutes of chit chat this morning.
Well, thanks for the invite.
It's going to be like Yorkie. God damn it.
Oh, damn it. I wrecked it. Sorry, Graham.
It's all good. It's all good. I'll just cry myself to sleep tonight. It's all right.
Listen, I had to do the Red Blacks. Yorkie was free. We just met. You were working. You were at the rink. We'll get to.
I will go to
practice.
I will go to the Carb Creamery and grab a tub of ice cream and eat that before I go to bed while crying myself.
Those guys don't care about me.
Yorkie, why?
Listen, I got the late invite last night. I had no idea. Like I was on the outs too, Graham. I got invited by accident.
He's good at that though. He'll always throw out the late invites. But hey, what are you doing? You want to grab a coffee right now? Let's go.
Listen,
I'll drop whatever I'm doing and hang out with you. Let's go.
I am busy. I got stuff. It happens that's how my day goes. Do I have time? Let's go. Everybody else needs to just work around it. Okay. Quebec City. We saw the debacle on the ice against the Montreal Canadiens. We can get to it off the ice after because I have many thoughts on this whole thing. However, a couple of things, Yorkie. I want to get back to you. I said that this team's not very intimidating. That is the Ottawa Senators, and they're not. And you can tell me they showed up to fight. Yes, I've never been in an NHL fight, but you're not getting any momentum with what happened in that effort against Montreal. They got shown up, and they got shown that they don't have anybody that can counter anybody on the ice. And I'm frustrated by this. I want this to be addressed.
Who are they playing in? So momentum when they head to Florida. So they're going to be going to Florida.
No, don't start with that.
They're going to be like, oh, damn it.
No.
We got like a couple guys got beaten up in an exhibition game. How are we going to play this next game?
They're playing their home game, remember? Because they're playing in Quebec against the Quebec team, but it's their home game. And they're being embarrassed.
That's not a home game. There was like 90% Montreal cheers.
I understand. That's my point. If they thought that was a good idea to bring in the Montreal Canadiens and make this a home game, they were sadly mistaken.
But it would have been the same. Like if
Listen,
you did it,
just stick to the game on the ice for right now.
Okay.
You're being embarrassed on the ice. You can't win a fight.
I think that's
you can't even you're not getting anywhere with any of this physical play.
Who's gonna beat up Jack Guy on that team anyhow? They don't have a guy big enough. Most teams don't. Like when you think about it, like who are most teams gonna throw out to fight Jack Guy?
So they have one guy, and he's also one of your leading scorers, and he's not in the lineup that game. But that goes back to my point. They don't have any answers outside of Brady Tkachuk. And I listen, and Travis Green gave the number today, and I know it's like 80. It's plus 80% of games don't have fights. I get it. Fighting is not. There's just no intimidation factor for the Ottawa Senators.
I will tell you. I'll tell you this though. Nobody's intimidated playing against. Like when Jack Guy's on the ice. Yeah, he's an NHL player. I don't disrespect any NHL players. It's tough to get in this league. Everyone's a really good player. Nobody's afraid of anybody on the ice wall anymore. It's not like it used to be.
Oh, I disagree with you completely.
Nah,
do you think Carter Yakimchuk's not scared of Arbor Xhekaj?
Nobody's scared when they're playing between the whistles.
No, but they're scared when the guy's about to drop his gloves and punch you right on the beak.
Well, most guys probably don't want to take that fight. It's like it's like what's his name when he turtled when Sabrango went after him. He didn't want to fight Sabrango.
Well, of course,
was a Kirby Doc at the end.
Well,
neither is Yakimchuk. Like he's what do you expect?
You're not. I know, but you just said nobody's scared on the ice.
This is what I'll tell you. I'll tell you more. I would say 99% of the league are more afraid to play against Brady Tkachuk than Arbor Xhekaj. Because when Tkachuk's chasing you on a loose puck, he's got the skill and the speed to get you and hit you and hurt you with a body check, where Xhekaj is after the whistle more. So it depends. Like I'm not a big after the whistle guy. I don't think it really does anything. You can say it, there's momentum, whatever. It just doesn't look good for the fan base. And it leaves a sour taste in everybody's mouth when you see that. But I'm just telling you, nobody's afraid. Like the league, there's no Bob Proberts, Tony Twists, Stu Grimsons. Like those days are over. Like there's a couple guys in the league that are pretty good fighters and are tough, but there is no more intimidation in the game, Wally. I'm telling you, it doesn't exist.
Oh, okay. I disagree.
No, but like he's right though.
You don't think people are intimidated?
No, the days of the nuclear return are gone. Like they're gone.
Nobody's scared. Like
no.
Like it's a skill league. It's a speed league. Would it be nice to have a guy that could fight on your team? Absolutely, because it does rev up the fans. It does get some excitement going. But like, what's the answer? Like, who are you going to get? Who are you going to get to bring in and be that guy for Ottawa? Like, it's easy for us to spitball here and talk about it, but it's tough to find a guy that's tough and can actually play in the league, because the league's it's so fast.
I agree with you completely, Yorkie. But if you're going to play them 5 to 7 minutes a night anyway, they don't have to be very skilled.
You got to be able to play.
I think here's what I think. I think, you know how the league changes and goes and ebbs and flows. I just wonder if the tough guy role will start to work its way back.
Well, there's always going to be fighting. There's always going to be fighting.
As soon as I agree with you. But as soon as there is a team that ends up dominating and intimidating, there will be another answer at the other side.
Look at Ryan Reeves in Toronto. Like, he was brought in specifically for that example, and he spent most of his career in Toronto on the bench. Like, he's stapled to the bench because they can't afford to play him because he's such a liability on the ice. And like Travis Green touched upon it in his availability this morning, it's like the days of the 1990s, early 2000s, where like every team had just a one-dimensional goon or gone. Like, if you cannot play at all,
the league's too fast.
Than fighting. Yeah, it's too. If you're just a one-dimensional fighter, there's no place in the league for you anymore.
Like, the fourth line's got guys now that can skate, and like it's you got to be able to hit and be physical, but you got to be able to backtrack. You got to be able to get up and down the ice, because you're going to be embarrassed if you're on the ice and you can't skate in today's game. It's just way too fast. It's way too fast.
I'm not arguing your points of having some guy with skill. I'm just telling you that there's nobody to answer that. But there's like Tyler Kleven needs to be a 33-year-old, 6'6", 220-pound guy. That's like, they need Andy Sutton size guy that will put a little fear into you if you try to run around. And that's all. I just take the temperature down. Montreal could do it because there was no answer on the other side. Now, all due respect, and listen, and I said this at the beginning, I've never been into a fight, and there's no chance that would ever happen to me in the NHL. However, and showing up is massive, but you're losing every battle on that ice. Ottawa has yet to have a guy that. But it's also
like
kind of momentum.
But it's like preseason where like a bunch of minor leaguers are fighting on the ice. Like, who? Like, doesn't really
doesn't
matter.
matter.
Like, I don't think like
Graham.
Wally if this team has team toughness, it's like, you just watch this team take Toronto to 6 games in the playoffs last season, where nobody's saying like Ottawa's going to the hard spaces on the ice. They're fighting for every inch on the ice. Like, that's all that matters. That's team toughness right now.
Okay, quick exercise.
Post whistle stuff is
quick
relatively inconsequential now.
Graham, quick exercise. Let's quickly run through the playoff teams. Does the Tampa Bay Lightning have team toughness? Like, just tell me who's their nuclear deterrent that's going to go fight Jack Eye? Who do they have? Who's their tough guy? Nobody. And you look at the New Jersey Devils. Who's their nuclear deterrent? And who does Toronto have? Like, who's playing on that team that's going to go fight? Like Ryan Reeves isn't playing. You look at Carolina Hurricanes, very good hockey team. Who's doing the fighting over there? Actually, the guy they got from Florida, from Vegas, is pretty tough. What's his name there? The guy they got the deadline last year, Carrier. He's a tough guy, but he's not a nuclear heavyweight or anything. Like, no, there's very few. You got to be like they're unicorns. The kid that plays in
like Matthew Olivier,
Olivier is, my God. If you could. That is the prototypical guy you want on your team. Can play, has some skill, and can just chuck them. Like, there's a guy that people would be afraid of because he's actually legit tough. Like, he is legit tough. He can hurt you when he fights you. Like, and
I don't even need a fighter. There needs to be a deterrent.
Get me that guy.
At least I would say, like, just to play devil's advocate, Brett, like, whenever there is a scrum on the ice, the Senators aren't like disengaged. They're not trying to get away from it. Like, they're all heavily involved. Like, even if they're outclassed and outmuscled by who they're taking on, like, they're never. No, but like, you got to stand up for yourselves, and they do. And getting filled in on the ice.
I will say this: Zach McEwen tried. Like, he got in there. I actually respect Zach McEwen. Like, he had the one guy down, and he could have just pounded him. And he let him get up because he had him in a vulnerable position. Like, that's kind of.
That's got nothing to do with my point.
I mean, what is your point?
None of this was about how you end or start a fight, Yorkie. Sure, he would play. He did exactly what you're supposed to do, not hit a guy while you're down.
Yeah,
that has nothing to do with the intimidation factor.
He took a pretty good punch to the head when he was down. Like, ooh, if that would have got him in the right spot, like I didn't think the Lineys did a very good job there. Like, Jack got a free one there when McEwen was in a very vulnerable spot. Like, if you would have caught him there in the temple or something, like that was
Zdeno Chara did that to Ivanens. Remember, he played in Montreal. I might be saying his name wrong. He broke his, I think, orbital bone hitting him on the way down and caught him in that spot.
Yeah. That's a tough word to say, Wally.
Orbital bone? Orbital bone? Orbital bone.
Orbital bone?
You try it.
Orbital bone? You just say it fast. Orbital bone? I broke my orbital bone. It actually the orbital bone actually is not a fun bone to break, Wally.
So when you go to the doctor and they do a cancer screening, what's that called again?
The cancer screening?
Yeah,
I don't know. What is that called?
When you
that's the colonoscopy.
There you go.
Are we going down that road again?
No, I just if you make fun of me, I'm bringing it up every time.
Say orbital bone. I think I'm still leaving out a letter when I say that.
So, all right. So, what do you guys?
What do you think? What are our final thoughts on that?
I said it before, and I'll say I still think this team needs more deterrent or intimidation factor on the ice. This is not a tough. It's not. Listen, it's not a tough team to play against.
You don't think the Senators they're gritty enough? You don't think so?
No.
I don't know. I would say their top four on the blue line perhaps doesn't have that edge and bite you're necessarily looking for. But aside from that, they've got guys who are pugilists and can hit, and they're more than capable of mixing it up when they can.
I think Ridley Gregg's a pretty tough guy to play against. I think Brady's a pretty tough guy to play against. I think David Perron, we saw what he done when he played for Detroit. He can be an agitating guy to play against. They've got some guys. I would say their back end could be tougher to play against, the way it's built. I'd like it a little bigger and a little longer. That's why you saw in the draft and what they're trying to do and then their development camp. If you want to win in the playoffs, everybody knows it. You need big and long on your back end. It's just the playoffs is just called totally different than regular seasons. So everybody's looking for it. You can't just have big and long. You need big and long that can skate. Look at all the teams that are winning now. Florida, all those big guys back there. Vegas, all those big guys back there.
Mikkola just got a massive deal.
It's just that's the league now. You need, if you want to win the Stanley Cup, you need big, long guys that can skate. Unless they start calling the playoffs differently, which I don't think they will.
Probably not. All right, we're moving on.
Probably not.
So I spent 4 days in Quebec City watching the team on the ice. There wasn't any buzz in that city about it. And that's I'm disappointed. If you're going to take the team somewhere to grow, and I know why they did it. Hey, you got to try something to grow the game and your fan base. Why didn't you go to Gatineau and play a game? Is that not your fan base? I just don't think a team 5 hours away from you is going to end up being the team you cheer for. It doesn't make sense to me. And if you're going to do this and you want to grow this fan base, you got to go back year after year after year and do it. You can't just have a one-off. And I don't know with four preseason games, so 2 home games, that you're going to do it every year.
Correct me if I'm wrong. The Senators' regional rights extend to the East Coast, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So wouldn't that make more sense? Just abandon Quebec completely, except with obviously exception is Gatineau, but wouldn't you?
They said that they had a huge fan base in Quebec City on the television side of viewers, which is what prompted them to do it. Mm-hmm. But it didn't show that in Quebec City, and I wouldn't have brought in Montreal Like I would have brought it, and I would have.
But that was the agreement with the event promoter, was it not? Where it's like they knew Montreal was a draw, they'd sell tickets. And
if it's your game, like if you're trying to grow your fan base, bringing in the team that's close, that's 2 hours away, and pretending it's a home game, you were getting booed in your own building for like. I would have brought in Boston because the Nordiques would hate the Boston Bruins. That would have been the team I would play against.
The same thing. If you do that exhibition game in Ottawa against the Montreal Canadiens, it's going to be 80% Montreal Canadian fans because they're going to pay to come and see Montreal play. It's going to feel like a home game for Montreal here in Ottawa too. That's just the way it is.
I don't argue that.
I agree with Graham. And hey, listen, I'm all for trying new things. Take a stab at it, do something new. Like, why not? But I like the fact of going to the Maritimes. I think there's not a huge fan base, but there's people there.
Oh, Yorkie, I will tell you in our show, I get
I know there is
people from the Maritimes emailing the show.
But the point is, if you go there, you got to get them when you're young. You go there, and maybe you consistently go there. And then you get them while you're young. You do stuff in the community, you go to the schools, you do things. That's how you get them. That's how you get the hook in. You got to do there, and you do stuff out there, and you play a bunch of games there at preseason. And for the players, you'll have a blast. Like, who doesn't love going to the Maritimes this time of year? Play some great golf. Go set up shop in PEI while you play Crowbush, Brudenell, Dunderray.
Yeah,
get some
course.
Some good lobster. Win-win. Everyone's happy.
I love the fact that they're taking chances, and like this even extends to like the alternate jersey that they've just unveiled. Like they're doing different things that are like breaking the mold a little bit. They're not afraid to try new things, so I'll give them credit for that. But like Quebec City is probably just I don't know. Like Ann Lauer spoke to it as well, right? Like he harkens back to the days where Quebec City. He feels like there's just a bunch of like disenfranchised hockey fans out there who just have no one to cheer for. So he saw it as an opportunity and he tried it. And kudos to them. They went, and it didn't necessarily work out, but. At least they're trying new things. But I agree with you fully. Like Wally, I'd rather see them play games at the Slush Puppy Center, like build that fan base in Gatineau. Yes. Those are the guys who are going to be paying for like several tickets, possibly season seats, especially when they move downtown to LeBreton. Like that's your area. Take advantage of it.
What's that building? What's the Slush Puppy Center hold for
10?
It holds 10, eh?
I think it's between 8 and 10, if I'm not mistaken. I know someone will probably tell me before I find this, but even like Kingston, Belleville.
Kingston, great idea. Belleville. Yep.
Oh, it's sorry, my apologies. It says it's 4,080, 5,000 with standing room.
Slush Puppy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, I understand the point. It just seemed to fall flat for me.
So was your entire drive home from Quebec just sad? Between like the whole experience, the game being sad.
No, you know what I was standing
up.
I have a question.
Fighting and standing up and being physical enough. You're just like stewing the entire ride
gripping the steering wheel.
5 hours of just
traffic,
infinite sadness.
I have a couple questions.
That is amazing. The ticker.
Salt levels.
Two things. One
rising.
Is I just wish that I could have been the guy that came up and invented the cone, the traffic cone, because Quebec is that's all it is on the highways now. It's just traffic cones, and it's amazing.
Traffic cones and speed cams on the highway. They love their speed cams on the highway. They take you down to 55.
So I was fine driving home. One thing I don't understand: why is gas so much more expensive in Quebec? Like I gassed up before I left the night before at 158, and then I gassed up in Ottawa last night at 115.
Just taxes, isn't
it? But that's crazy. That's what I don't understand.
I don't know the answer to that. My biggest driving myth in Quebec is when you drive downtown Montreal. And you've got a what's this?
Jen has a point. Jen, why Wally doesn't even listen to music or radio while driving 5 hours? Just raw dog silence.
Just sitting there stewing. Oh, damn it! Sens need to get tougher. Not enough tough guys.
I can't wait to do another show.
I don't want to go back to Quebec. The fan base. There's no fans here. But explain this to me. I got pulled over once in downtown Montreal, driving through an intersection. The line said straight, and I turned. You're not allowed to turn on a straight line in downtown Montreal. I'm like,
well, because it says straight.
It doesn't say you can't turn, though. It makes no sense. Like it's back. It's like what kind of logic is that?
Well,
It says
what do you mean?
It says straight. Well, in Ontario, it'll say no left turn or no right turn. It wouldn't say straight.
I don't. Yorkie,
It doesn't make any
simple.
sense.
If it's a straight arrow, it means go straight. I don't know how else to explain it to you.
Well, because there's a road there you can turn down. Like I need to turn left because that's where the hotel is. Why can't I turn left? It doesn't say I can't turn left. It just says straight.
Okay. It's well, we got to move on. I got to get to Jack Sanderson's question.
Jack Sanderson?
Yeah.
Is that a real name?
He's an actual person. I have actually spoken with one Jack Sanderson. Jack Sanderson, in fact, runs our Discord channel.
Nice.
So if you're on Discord, there's a Coming in Hot channel. You're more than welcome to come on by.
Okay, Jack Sanderson. That's so close to Jake Sanderson.
That's correct. And he goes by Jay Sanderson. So every once in a while, I'm about to say Jake, and then I have to catch myself.
Okay.
Okay, so what's the question?
I don't even remember where we're at anymore. Are we moving on to the game?
You're shook. What a road trip.
I also found out you can get an Egg McMuffin without the actual egg in it, which I didn't know existed.
What?
I've seen someone go into like McDonald's once and order a cheeseburger, sans cheese. I'm just like, what? It's just a burger.
So I ordered.
But you can't order an Egg McMuffin without an egg.
Yes, you can.
It's an
English
muffin with butter.
So what is it? Just sausage or bacon between two English muffins?
Yeah, like I was like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna mix it up today. I'm just gonna be a badass, and I got sausage.
This is
for
crazy talk. This is
sausage
crazy
in a
talk
bun.
now.
It was just, and I opened it, and I'm like, where's the egg? There's no egg. There's just sausage and an English muffin.
Oh my God, that's gross. You can't get.
This is why I'm so angry.
It's like they gave it to you by mistake.
No, this is how you can order that.
And you ordered that.
Yeah, but I didn't mean to. I think it got lost in translation.
Jesus.
Got a salty sausage on a bun.
Did it cost you $17?
It was 14 something, if I'm not mistaken.
Hey, listen, Wally and I, when we went for coffee this morning, Graham, I had a
just to rub it in again, Graham. Anyway, go ahead.
All right.
I had a latte and an overnight oats bowl with some fruit on it, and Wally was just, he couldn't believe it. It was $27. $27.
$27.
Overnight oats with some bananas and some peanut butter drizzle and some chia seeds. It was really good, though. It's really good. And the latte.
I hope so.
Yeah, it did look really good. I will admit. And
Yorkie,
Yorkie
a lot of money, by the way, clear conscience.
Yorkie, who still owes me $50, has not didn't offer me anything at all. Didn't like, hey.
Wally was there first, and he had his latte. He was sitting there drinking his latte. I thought there would have been a coffee waiting for me, but no, he just sit there.
It's just like Toronto, right? It's Toronto
just sitting there, and he picked the most boiling hot area of the coffee shop where the sun was just beating down on us. My God.
You know what's? Never mind. We're moving on. Because this show is just nonsensical today, just email in to the show, cihsends@gmail.com. We're shipping somebody a mug. Okay? Somebody's going to get a mug today. Yeah, by the way, you're only going to get a mug once the Canada Post strike is over. So don't get excited if you don't get it tomorrow. Okay. All right. You two. Oh, no, Yorkie. Listen, just take care of our friends, and then I'll follow up with some Bet365 as we try to get to this game tonight against the St. Louis Blues. Also, we should probably discuss the broadcast for tonight's game. Anyway, let's go.
Okay. Yep, here we go. Thanks to our the good people at BEI. Give them a call at 613-432-1120. They can help you out with equipment rentals, aggregate, topsoil, custom crushing and screening, as well as hot mix paving. So when you're planning your next project, please consider BEI for all your aggregate supply needs. Online, BonishExcavating.com is where you can find them. BEI is helping to shape the Ottawa Valley.
And of course, our show always proudly presented to you by Bet365. Whatever the sport, it's never ordinary at Bet365. Download the app today. Enter code NATION, N-A-T-I-O-N. Must be 19 or older. Please play responsibly. If you or somebody you know has a gambling problem, visit connectsontario.ca. Quickly before we move on, I found this today, and I figured it was timely. Maybe you might consider putting some money down. You can bet on the season series between Montreal and Ottawa who will score more goals, Montreal or Ottawa. Now, Montreal, the favorite in this one, by the way. I did some investigative reporting, and I can tell you that Ottawa was outscored 17-11 last year. What would you two do?
So this is head-to-head when they play each other. Who will get more goals?
That's correct.
Wow. Graham, what do you think? I got to think about this for a second.
I'm taking Ottawa strictly because Montreal's favored. So the payout's better.
So the payout, if you were to $10, I think gets you around $19, and the Ottawa, Montreal is around like 18 something. So, yeah.
The Montreal power play looks pretty good with all those little guys buzzing around it there. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's a toss-up.
Yorkie just doesn't want to say Montreal. We get it, Yorkie. It's okay.
I think Montreal is going to be a pretty good regular season team. I don't think they're not going to be a good playoff team because they're too small, but they'll be good in the regular season is what I'm trying to say.
My Lord, Lane Hudson is a hell of a hockey player to watch.
He's really good. He's really, really good. So is that little Demidov guy. Like, he's a little water bug out there. Those are two extremely talented guys. Like, that's what I'm saying with their power play. The power play is going to run through those two guys. Like, they're just very good players.
All right, I won't even ask you. Anyway, you can go to Bet365 and you can decide which team you want to bet on. Okay.
Yeah. Did we even answer Jay Sanderson's question?
No, we're getting to it because we haven't gotten into that. We've been wasting time of everybody's life today discussing road closures and McMuffins.
Compelling conversation.
McEggless muffins. That's what you're ordering.
It's just a muffin. You ordered a muffin.
No, with a fake sausage.
Yeah. Okay. See, if I go to McDonald's, I think the sausage is disgusting. I just go give me egg and cheese only because I don't know what kind of meat that is. It's like a mystery meat.
Almost
just give me the egg, and because it's a real cracked egg, Wally. It's a real cracked egg. They do that.
Allegedly.
You
don't know what's on top. There's some film of something on top of it.
Yeah, there's something there.
All right. Yeah. Here's the lineup for tonight's game: as the Ottawa Senators visit the St. Louis Blues in what has to be the strangest matchup of the preseason for Ottawa to be traveling to the Midwest. I know why they're going. I just found it really weird that they're going to St. Louis. Brady Tkachuk and Tim Stützle will be on a line with Fabian Zetterlund tonight for the first time this preseason. Levi Meralainen will play the full game as expected. Carter Yakimchuk back in the lineup. Kaliev, Lixell, and Donovan Sebrango now playing all 5 preseason games.
Well, look at this. A young Donovan sighting on the blue line for this one. Young Jorian Donovan.
Yeah. A guy that has a little toughness.
Yeah. That's what when Dono played in Boston with me. That's what Andy Brickley with the thick Boston accent when he used to do the games. He'd be Donovan. There's old Donovan out there.
Irishness.
Donovan.
So, which leads us back to Jake Sanderson's question. Okay. Sorry, Jack Sanderson. See, I knew I'd do it. What's the biggest difference between Stützle and Tkachuk playing with Zetterlund versus Stützle and Tkachuk playing with Giroux? Now, Graham, I'm going to start with you because you were with the Travis Green press conference today, that was addressed. You can answer the question.
So, you want my personal opinion, or what? Just you want me to reiterate what Travis said?
You can tell us what Travis Green said, and then give your opinion.
Yeah, Zetterlund just brings more speed, shooter first mentality, whereas Giroux, not that Giroux's a slow player, but he plays a lot slower. He's more methodical and he's more of a thinker when he's out there with the puck, and a better distributor probably as well. But Zetterlund just brings speed, a little bit more physicality for his size, and just different elements, totally different players. But I was looking at the numbers actually from last year. So Stützle, Tkachuk, and Zetterlund played 12 games together. 30 minutes of 5-on-5 ice time, outchanced, outshot, outscored the opposition. Expected goals for percentage is like 75%. Obviously small sample size, but they generate 25 scoring chances for and 5 scoring chances against while they were together as a line last year. Obviously very small sample size, but they were productive. But it's, again, yeah, I think you put anyone with Timmy and Brady and they'd be highly successful too. So keep that in mind.
That's what Zetterlund last year, Graham?
Yep. Yeah. Those numbers are from natural stat trick. But again, Yorkie, like very small sample size, like 30 minutes of 5-on-5 ice time. It's not a big sample.
I got a question.
Yeah,
Shoot.
Can you give us Giroux's numbers with them? Is that quick?
You're gonna have to give me like 2 seconds.
Okay.
I can pull that up for you like really quickly.
So I'm not sure. Like Travis Green said, basically this exact same thing. I think it's just speed, right? Like I still like Claude Giroux on that line. I just think he brings that element of like he's just the veteran that knows how to get around the ice.
I think he's a better defensive player as well, but that's just my own personal opinion. But Timmy, Brady last year, 221 minutes together, generated more than 60% of the shots, 56% of the shots on goal, 55% of the expected goals, and 60% of the scoring chances. Like highly effective line. And again, like when you're playing with Brady and Tim, there's just so much talent and just puck control between those two that once they're in the offensive zone, they just dominate territorial. So
the nice thing, the other thing too, is centermen get kicked out so much in today's NHL. Like you never know. Like you go out for a face-off and all of a sudden Timmy's kicked out. The nice thing about Giroux, he's one of the best face-off guys in the league, and more times than not, he's going to win that draw. Yeah, it's different. I agree with Graham. Zetterlund's absolutely quicker, but I think Giroux protects the puck better in tight. Like a lot of the game is one down low in the offensive zone, and that's one thing I think Zetterlund kind of holds the puck out from his body, so it's a little easier to poke the puck away from him. I'm just really interested to see Zetterlund this year to start the season off because he's going to get a hell of an opportunity, and if he starts converting some of those chances, because we all saw it last year how many chances he got, he just kept hitting the goalie in the chest all the time. But I'm okay with either, but I still think Giroux, guys. I'm with you on this, Wally. I still think it can be a very serviceable top 6 guy. Like he's just, I don't think we're giving him enough credit for how good his hockey sense is. Like the way he's able to carry the puck, slow things down. Like Timmy's going to be the guy that gets in the zone all the time. Like he's going to be the guy that carries it, gets the zone, and then once you get in the zone, then you got to make those smart little plays. And once you have possession, Claude Giroux is still one of the best guys in the league at making little tiny plays where you see it. Like his vision is just, well, I'm not saying something nobody doesn't know, but his vision is still world class. So it'll be interesting. Zetterlund's going to get an opportunity, and I hope he converts, but it remains to be seen.
I will say, like, one of the more interesting points from this morning's press conference with our press availability with Green was that he was saying that Batherson's injuries has him kind of reconsidering like the slotting and where to mix and match guys within a top 6, even top 9 even.
So what do you think that means?
Well, I just think it just creates opportunities for other guys to step in and play. Like David Perron's a guy that we've mentioned several times throughout the past 2 weeks, where he could get an opportunity to play up the lineup depending on availability and what happens. Just with guys like Batherson or even Zetterlund's effectiveness. Like if guys struggle, I think Perron's going to be like the first man up. So they might try and balance it out a little bit too. I don't know. It's great. Like you can, I don't know. There's just so much flexibility and opportunity within the top 9. Like you can move even like Ridley Gregg, who we've seen at times can move up and down the lineup. Like I wouldn't be surprised if they shake it up, bring different elements to each line, make them tougher to match up against offensively.
Do you know what you could do? And we've spitballed this one before, Wally and Graham. You could put Pinto on the top line with Brady and Stützle, and you could center Ridley Gregg with David Perron. This is with a healthy Batherson and Amadio on the side. Then you've got Cousins, you've got Zetterlund, and then who's on that right side there? Well, healthy Batherson's there, right?
Oh, you got Claude as well.
Claude. I'm forgetting Claude. You could put. I even like Claude with Pinto. I think Claude and Pinto have great chemistry together. Like they seem to know where each other is on the ice. But
all right, so then you do Tkachuk, Stützle, Zetterlund, Batherson, Cousins, and
we're saying Batherson's hurt to start the season.
He skated today by himself.
Yeah, he's not starting the season.
Well, they got a week. He's got a week.
Okay. The thing that I'm guarded about is that they said they were hopeful that he would return in 2 weeks, which is like best case scenario. To me, that
he's not starting the season. He's not starting, Wally. So give me your lines without Batherson.
Jake, do we have the old lineup? He may not have it loaded. That's okay. I'm still a Claude Giroux on my top line, and Batherson, Zetterlund, Cousins on my second.
Batherson's not on the. Batherson's out to start.
If he's out, David Perron plays there.
He goes there, okay.
Because that's basically what they've done throughout camp is Perron, and I think David Perron's been okay. Like I would argue that line's been the best consistent line out there through training camp preseason for Ottawa.
Which one's that?
It's a small sample size, obviously. Perron, Zetterlund, Cousins.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. They've been good.
And they've spent an awful lot of time playing Ridley Gregg at center.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Although he was taking the left wing this morning.
I know. And he did it in Quebec City. And so with Pinto and Amadio, like I think they're still contemplating Ridley Gregg.
It's nice. It's nice to have that flexibility though. Like if you decide to move, like Yorkie was talking about Pinto to right wing, but like even like a Cousins, for example, could slide there, and like there is that flexibility where you can just move Gregg to center, and then you can continue that strength down the middle, right? So there's tons of variations and permutations for this lineup. So it's just a matter of figuring out what works, and if guys aren't playing well, then shuffle the deck chairs and try and make it work. So I don't know. There's one game left after tonight, and obviously Ottawa's not fielding an NHL roster tonight, so it's going to be, I don't know, for evaluation purposes. Like Yorkie, like you've been through this several times as a pro. Like when you get in the late stages of the preseason, like does the pecking order matter that much?
The pecking order of when you go to the rink and the lines are on the board, you mean?
Yeah, just like in terms of like, you're not dressing full lineups. Does it affect anything as a player? You don't really care. You're just getting your reps in regardless.
Well, you really don't want to play until like the last game. So you're usually happy if you're not playing because the game doesn't mean anything. And you're already in great shape and you're not trying, like you're just trying to make sure you're ready to start the season. And most of these guys are ready. So if you're not playing in one of these games, you're probably happy. So the last game of exhibition, you want to play that because there's your rehearsal game before the first game, get into your routine and get things going. That's the big one. It's the last game before the season starts. You want to be playing and you want to make sure it's your last test trial before the season, but the rest of them, you usually don't want to play.
So interesting enough, speaking of the last game, for a couple of things. One is today, Travis Green did say he expects Jensen, or is hopeful that Jensen and Eller play Saturday, making their preseason debut in the final game. York, you've played enough preseason games. Do we think that game against Montreal will have the same kind of outcome as the game Tuesday in Quebec City?
I think
there's going to be less, and I'll call them AHL players, but that doesn't mean Arbor Xhekaj is not dressing. Like they have plenty as Martin St. Louis called it, plenty of sandpaper in their lineup.
I'm of two minds. I'm of two minds because I don't think the guys are happy of what happened with Yakimchuk being a 19-year-old, and you got the guy that led the American League in PIMS kind of going after him. I think it was it Jack Jr. that went after?
Yeah, Florida.
Yeah. So
Timu
like I would say guys would have taken note of that one because that's like a 19-year-old kid that's your first rounder, and I'm pretty sure guys aren't happy about that one. But yeah, I don't think it's going to have the same fireworks, but who knows? You never know. It just takes he got Demonov. So it just takes one thing in a game to get it going again. Like
that's right.
It takes one thing. So the answer is we've got a 50-50 chance. So if somebody does something early, sure, something will happen. Absolutely. And these teams, although I said there's not a lot of intimidation in today's game, there's still hate, and these teams don't like each other. Like, that's not news to anybody. Like, they do not like each other. So it's just going to take one thing, and there will absolutely be something if somebody does something. Absolutely.
So if you're Travis Green and you're trying to balance getting your guys ready for the NHL regular season, how do you weigh that against just protecting guys? Like, just don't even dress them to avoid the possibility of injury in that final game.
I'm sure Montreal's thinking the same thing. Like, they don't want their good players hurt. So, and there's a respect factor too. Like, guys that have been in the league for a while, it's exhibition. Like, they don't want to go out there and do something stupid. It's when you get young guys in there, like for example, what happened with the younger Jack guy. That's a guy that hasn't played in the league. So I don't blame him. He's trying to do what he does to make the team. That's what you do. Like, you got to do that. So, like I said, it's just going to take one thing, and then all of a sudden it'll be Gong Show Central again. So
that's the one thing I'm interested. Just
absolutely.
Like, what will Nick Martin-Palo do in that game?
Oh yeah, he should do something. Like, there you go. There's your big guy. Well, if you want somebody to do something,
he's not that, but that's just not his game yet.
Well,
anyway,
you got to change. You got to change a little bit. You got to make that part of your game.
No broadcast for tonight's game. They are hoping to put it on the Senator, I believe, the YouTube channel. Gord and Dean are calling the game, TSN 1200, so you can listen to it there if all else fails. They're a pretty good lineup tonight in St. Louis. I think it's all but 3 of their regulars in the lineup. However, they have yet to win a game this season, preseason.
That's why they're doing it, right? That was what the coach's explanation was.
They need to feel the winning feeling. Yeah. So we'll see how this game plays out tonight. They are hungry for a win.
Nick Bukestad sighting on the third line there. How old is Nick Bukestad? He just keeps reappearing on different teams, eh?
He's had a good career.
He's had a great career. He's massive too. He's like 6'6" and can still skate. Big right shot.
How old do you think he is, Yorkie?
Bukestad? I think he's 34.
He is 33 years old.
Yeah. Seems like he's been around
60 games.
Seems like he's been around forever and on a ton of different teams. But hey, when you're big and you can skate, you keep getting jobs.
Yep.
Lucic sighting as well. Like,
big Milan. Eh? I wonder how his camp's going.
Well, he's PTO, is he not?
Yeah.
Or am I wrong?
He's on PTO.
You're right.
Okay.
If he gets released,
Is that your guy, Wally? Lucic? Is that your answer to our
No,
guy?
it's not. Like, I am in favor of having a guy able to play the game, but I just want somebody that's not Brady Tkachuk. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what, Yorkie, they're going to dress Brady on probably Saturday to play in Montreal, and he's going to be a deterrent for them. They're not going to run around as much because he's in the lineup.
Donovan Sabrango's a willing participant,
but he's
a lot heavier than I thought he was too. Like, is he actually 225 now, or is that a misprint?
He looks big. When you see him in person, he looks pretty solid.
Yeah. He's gotten a lot. I remember watching him in junior, and he was like $185. Good for him, putting on some meat.
He's technically listed at. I'll have to double check the roster. On one website, 194, 6'1", 194.
Well, I saw one site.
Hockey Reference has him at 6'2", 221.
Yeah, that's what I saw. I saw the 221.
I will get you the official NHL roster in 1 second. You'll just have to talk amongst yourselves for a minute.
I'm gonna go. Well, right here too. Hockey DB's got him at 221 too. Wally, 6'2", 221.
Hang on. I'm just going to tell you what the official NHL roster lists him at. That's all that matters. Donovan Sabrango, 6'2", 223.
He just gained 2 pounds. I had him at 221. Like, you know how heavy 223 is?
Yeah.
That's a big dude at 6'2", 223. There's your nuclear deterrent.
No. I don't. I watched him. I don't see it.
He had a big hit at one point. I forget who he hit.
Yes.
Pasted someone on the left sideboards.
Yes. I forget who it was.
And then nobody talked. McLennan and the guys on TSN didn't talk. Mudryk and McLennan didn't even talk about it. It was weird.
If you told that kid, hey, you got a chance to be on the team here, all you got to do is fight, he'd do it in a heartbeat. I
know, Yorkie, but that doesn't mean he's good enough to play in the National Hockey League.
He's having a pretty good camp.
So he doesn't look at a place.
You just said like I'm trying to find you, Wally. I'm just trying to find you. Like, you're all for complaining. I'm trying to find you answers. We got to find a guy that can fight somewhere.
I'm not taking Tyler Kleven out of the lineup to put Donovan Sebrango in it.
But you want somebody.
What he said, though.
You
got to take someone out of the lineup, Graham. You just can't have a guy allowed to be dressing as an extra forward.
Just play him against Montreal, and he can go fight Jacky. There you go. There's your answer.
I don't think he can handle him.
He's 223 for God's sake.
Not many guys can, right?
Listen, they played together in Kitchener too, so he knows him. You can get in there, bug him. You asked him to do it. I guarantee you'd say no problem. If I can be in the NHL, sure. I just come up with solutions. You're the guy that's belly aching. No, you need a tough guy. Like, there you go.
5-hour drive home, just miserable.
With my no egg sausage.
Hey, listen, Sebrango grabbed it. He went and grabbed Kirby Dach at the end of the game too.
I know, got a 5-minute major because it was dumb.
Nice. Well, that's what you want. You want a guy to be pissed off.
The penalties were just stupid. Nick Cousins, both his penalties were dumb. Sebrango's was dumb. Dylan Cousins is dumb. They're just dumb penalties. There's no need.
We want
You're not intimidating anybody.
We want smart tough.
But you just told me how much you admired what Montreal was doing to Ottawa, jumping them after whistle. That's the same thing. You can't have it both ways.
That's not what I said at all. I didn't say jump anybody after the whistle.
No, what do you want? I'm giving you an answer here. And somebody that's willing, he's a willing combatant. He's 223 pounds. And you know what? He jumped a guy at the end. He doesn't care. He just wants to make the team.
I understand your point. That's not anything that I was discussing.
Graham, do you have a solution for this man? Like
we need guys on the team who will throw 2 stones. That's what we need.
Boom, boom. Anyway, I give up. Jack Sanderson. We're gonna send you.
We're back now. We're back to Jack Sanderson. Okay,
just send Jack Sanderson. I'm sending you a mug. I don't know. I figure. And Graham.
Yes, sir.
I'm very upset that you don't follow our social media accounts because I had a picture of Tyler Kleven each day from training camp and mentioned on the very first day that he was skating with the regular group. And today you made it seem like it's the first time he's ever skated in his life.
All right, but context is needed, right? Saturday, I was in Toronto all day. I was at the Jays game, went out at night, didn't pay attention to socials. Sunday, I was out golfing in Peterborough on the way home from Toronto. And then, I don't travel with the team. I don't have the budget to do it. So I'm sorry, Wally. I'm sorry I'm not there. I'm present. That was the first I saw of Tyler Kleven on the ice skating. And I just posted, Tyler Kleven returns with the second group. I'm sorry. I thought it was a harmless tweet. Maybe someone else didn't see him participating earlier. And they're like, hey,
Graham with the scoop. Back. Graham with the scoop. Tyler Kleven skating.
Lots of big scoops. But no, it was good to see him back and participating. And it's good to see Eller. I would say Eller and Jensen look fine today too. And
they look fine all through.
Anyway, they were all wearing regular jerseys though. Like they were wearing non-contact. So,
but they've been in those for a week, if not longer. But the Kleven thing's interesting. He wasn't asked about today, was he? I don't remember hearing them mention
Green. You mean Green? Yeah. No, there was no update.
So I'm thinking Donovan Sebrango is going to have that spot if Tyler
as the seventh guy.
No.
Potentially,
as the
if Kleven's already.
If Tyler Kleven doesn't start the season, I believe that would be Donovan Sebrango's spot. I don't know who else would be there.
I mean, Lassie Thompson was playing his offside with Yakimchuk during the warm-ups this morning. So there is the possibility that he could potentially work his way in, show some versatility, play both sides. But I don't think there is anyone remotely close in Belleville who's touching Sebrango for that next spot up. If that's the case, I think he'll probably start in Belleville and he'll be the first recall if needed. But I've thought he's had a strong, stable preseason. He's shown he can handle himself at this level. Doesn't look out of place. Yorkie, you're the defensive expert. Like, what do you think about Sebrango's game?
I used to think that. I'm not so sure anymore. Anyway, continue.
What's the alternative one, Wally? Who would you say is the next man up if it's not Sebrango?
Well,
they don't have one.
Thompson. That's the
right?
I agree. Donovan. He's not ready.
Oh yeah.
Sebrango's come a long way since they acquired him. Like when they first brought him in, he was playing some time in the East Coast. He's come a long way. I would agree. He would be probably the guy that's the next guy up.
Bomb of a shot too.
Yeah, he's actually he's a very talented guy. Like he just keeps it simple, and that's what you want in your third pairing guy. Just come up, make easy plays, like still make plays, just don't throw it up the boards. But he's got some hockey sense. He's a good defenseman.
Can you make him 6'4"?
Well, he is 223. I still can't believe he's 223, man.
I feel like somebody had their foot on the scale behind him.
I don't know. That's Hockey Reference, Hockey DB, and you said whatever is official on NHL.
It's the official NHL roster.
That's kind of like Mark Boroviet. Like, how big was Boro when he played?
Wasn't that big.
No
weight or like what are we talking?
Like Boro would be what, 6'1", 6'2"?
Yeah.
It wasn't.
Is Charlie upset? Is this Charlie we're hearing?
Somebody's at the door. She goes crazy when somebody comes to the door. I think Borowiecki played about 208, I believe, but he wasn't 6'2".
6'2", 204 is what the NHL.com is currently listing him at.
Man, did he play hard, eh? Boro Cup.
Oh, yeah.
There's your guy, Wally, right now.
I couldn't agree with you more.
That's
Absolutely.
the guy Ottawa needs, like just nails back there, do whatever it takes, fight anybody.
Yeah,
didn't you have wasn't there something like I'm trying to think of who the player was on Nashville with you, Urki, that you played with who fought Boro early on? Was it Upshaw? I can't remember. Someone from Nashville fought him early and had no idea who he was, and then Boro filled him in. He's like, "Who the hell is this guy?"
Yeah, I remember that story. I forget. It might have been Upshaw. It might have been Scotty. Yeah, he's like, "Damn, this guy's tough." And Boro's a lefty, but he can go with both of his hands. And now Boro's player development in Nashville. Man, what a good man he is. He's one of the best people in hockey.
He's a very good person. Just a all-around good individual who still lives in Ottawa, by the way, if people don't know.
Yep.
Quickly before we go, I have one YouTube comment that I just want to share with you to end our week on a high note. While it may seem like we argue a lot. Sorry, I had it from, I'm going to say Zed Girl, although I'm not sure. You guys are the best. So good. The hockey talk, the chit chat, the digs. I laugh out loud all the time. Your hard work is on full display with these pods. Don't ever change. I think they just meant for me, but I'm not sure if they meant Yorkie or
not. Very well put. Very well put.
Yeah. With that, gentlemen, we'll watch the game tonight. We'll complain about it on Monday as we get set for the season. Don't forget our season preview show on Tuesday. Ooh. You guys gonna have to do some homework.
Can't wait.
See you, everybody. Have a great weekend. Thanks, everybody, for watching.
See ya.
Thanks for tuning in to Coming In Hot. If you enjoyed the show, hit that like button and be sure to subscribe to never miss an episode.